Right. So, in the last session, we discussed about software architecture perspective, followed by the roles and responsibilities. At the same time, even we discussed even about the software architecture part. So, what exactly software architecture is all about? So, in what way software architecture is something essentially important while we are going to provide solutions, etc. So, that part even we discussed in the previous session. Wherein today we are going to discuss about what are the major activities being a architect we usually perform. This is in context to the Java architect I'm talking about because our focus is more on the Java solution architect. In reference to that, it's always important for us to understand about what are the different Java architectures will be there and what are the roles and responsibilities one has to be performed with. So here you can see this is all about the high level understanding over enterprise architecture, IT architecture, at the same time technology architecture by understanding about the functional capabilities, application information, all that. In this regard, so whenever we are working as a software architecture on a high level note, there are a few things we must be knowing. The first one about the system design part. Majorly when it comes to the system design part, being into Java architect, we majorly focusing on the high level design decisions, what is to be taken. At the same time, we need to define the overall structure of the system, followed by choosing the appropriate technologies, followed by the kind of frameworks, whatever is required for us to implement. This is all something comes from the design perspective as a Java architect, one should be knowing. Second, when it comes to the technical evaluation itself is concerned, wherein we need to evaluate the new technologies and as well as the tools which are essentially required, followed by the kind of frameworks which are to be used to have a better sustainability for the usage perspective. Of course, end of the day, as in when I see like people are coming from here from Java, so knowing about the regular updations from time to time is also one of the key and important element. Being a Java architect, one must be good with. Next, performance optimization, wherein we need to optimize the code and the algorithms because in this codes, as in stated, because you're all coming from the Java coding background itself. Hence, I am not going into that level because that is a basic minimum thing which any person who wants to go for solution architecture or software architecture from a Java field is essentially required. So that I'm not going, right? So coding part I don't touch with because anyway you guys were experienced on it. So my perspective is always as I stated from the architectural point of view. So you need to optimize the code and as well as the algorithms which was written by the development team based on the instructions as well as the requirements what we have given, etc. At the same time, being into Java architect, we need to identify and address the performance bottlenecks followed by understanding as well as turning applications into scalable and efficient so that if there is any kind of future requirements to be added with, so we have to be added that into the regular things. So this is all something relating to the performance optimization part. Next one about we must be a technical leader, right? So this is where, because technical leadership is what something where we have to mentor and guide the team members. At the same time, we must ensure whatever the required best practices and coding standards which are to be followed by the team that we have to ensure with. If there is any kind of confusion people have, so that we have to be rectified. Along with this, we need to solve the technical challenges as well as the kind of impediments which team has identified or facing. This is also as part of technical leadership. Being a Java architect, we need to be focused. Next one about the security part. So security part wherein we need to identify and assess the security risks which we have identified. At the same time, we need to implement appropriate security measures which is to be taken. At the same time, we'll also ensure Java applications are secure and as well as comply with all the security best practices, compliance standards, etc. At the same time, we need to understand about the security vulnerabilities and threats, and that has to be intimated to the team from time to time. So these are focused from the security perspective. Being a Java architect, one must be good with. Next one about the documentation part, wherein we should able in a position to create some documents, wherein creating some documents, architectures or design decisions, what we have taken, high level as well as low level design decisions, technical solutions and all. So this is all something which will be acted as a reference document to the stakeholders and as well as development team to understand better, not now, even in future, as well as in the present as well. At the same time, collaboration when being into Java architect, apart from the technical things, it's always important for us to collaborate with all the stakeholders. Either it can be a business owner or it can be uh, subject matter experts, it can be clients, it can be business analyst and all that. So collaborating them so that we'll be understanding the right business objectives, what customer is expecting, so that whatever the technical solution we are providing must align to the business objectives, what are to be achieved here. So these are the major activities being a Java solution architect one must be performed with as far as the application system is concerned when you are working on Java. So if you are an architect role, it context to the Java solution architect, these are the areas we have to be focused. One is about the system design part. Second, about the technical evaluation part, performance optimization. At the same time, inclining towards leadership, technical leadership skills, security part, documentation, collaboration. These are the areas being a Java solution architect, one must be good with. So this is all about session today. And tomorrow I'm going to discuss about the high level design decisions in detail in tomorrow's session. Okay. Thank you.